power was expertly balanced. Well done. You've both made great strides. But a real battle is unlike anything else. You can't just hope for the best. Come at me.
What? I'm battling right now. Gondor? Wait. Granddad is Gondor? What? I guess this is where, like, Xenoblade 3 main game Gondor got her name from? Is this guy, maybe? Also, what is that effect that you're punching with? I have gauntlets. What the heck do you have? You have weird glowy sunflower things. What the heck? Huh, well, okay. Wait, can I switch character? No, I can't switch character. Oh, I can move my camera up and down, like, okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing there. Also, I should not have used backspin punch on its own there. Whatever. You're level 10. We're each level 1. But luckily you seem to be holding back a whole lot, so that's nice at least. Oh, I can't do a fusion thing right now anyway, so doesn't matter. Ow. Rude. Ah, that was a close-up right there. It'd be nice if I could cancel arts into arts, but sometime later. So, sometimes when it's off for like a cutscene and I turn it back on, sometimes it'll show the history, sometimes not. It seems to not be able to make up its mind today. Whoops, I thought I was canceling it. Can't make up its mind today whether it is gonna show it after it's been off or uh-oh. My health is low. It's just one of those days that's being weird. Do you mind? Oh yeah, I can probably like I gotta remember my Xenoblade 3 buttons. How is aggro not switching? Take aggro off me, please! I don't want to lose this tutorial battle. Wait, 1 HP. Maybe it's scripted to like, that's the least that I can get to for the sake of this. Alright, aggro switched, finally. No. You better not. Okay, just chill out here, and we win. Don't do anything that takes aggro back on me, just in case it is possible to lose here. Because, yeah, Gramps is seeming pretty mean. This theme slaps. Oh, I think he punched me, but I don't think it... Oh.
Leave the heroics to me.
Well?
Well, don't give me that. That was cruel, Granddad.
He's right. Countering the moment we unleash our powers just rude.
When your concentration is lacking, the body and spirit drift apart. Only when you've mastered the power of Ouroborus will you find balance. Nay, you will become one with your very selves.
So this incredible power of yours, anyone ever actually been able to master it?
Nay.
Knew it. Even you fell short, Grandad.
My parents, however, it is said that they were a breath away from success.
The ones in the photo?
Our great-granddad and grandma, right? That'll have been a proper while ago. I bet that's why. Everyone in the city must think we're a bunch of clowns.
What? You think so?
Yeah, like, get with the times. We're stuck with these wibbly Ouroborus powers. Everyone's rocking those sweet new amps. It really opens up the options for your blade. So yeah, nobody uses the Ouroborus stuff anymore.
Nobody thinks we're clowns, Matthew. Wowee, those guys are some real sticklers for tradition, eh? That's about the extent of it.
Yeah, but that's the same as calling us clowns.
It is not. The very reason the city exists is because those who gained the power of Ouroborus confronted Mobius long ago.
And it's because of them that lots of soldiers were freed from the system, banded together, and then founded the city. Right? We must have heard it dozens of times now, eh?
Other kids got lullabies. Wish we could have traded places.
Hmm.
I haven't forgotten about how Mum and Dad died in the last battle against Mobius 15 years ago.
Hmm. They gave us this time of peace we get to enjoy.
And you must never forget that. You hear me? The only true end is the moment that you give up.
Yeah.
No!
Huh? So much for our time of peace.
This is where you were. Are you fighting with your granddad again? You can't do that. You promised. You said you'd play piano for us after the nap.
Ah, sorry, of course. I'll be with you in just a minute.
No, not a minute now.
Oh, yes, all right. I'm at your behest. What song would you like?
Our plane. Tomorrow with you. Bring me with Chaos Ultimate.
All of them,
All of them.
if I must. From the top, then.
Yay!
You can relax. I'm on it. I'll protect her, I swear. Mm-hmm.
Well, sir,
Matthew's fine.
Matthew, she's gone.
Huh? Who's what now?
That girl, the soldier from Agnes, Glimmer.
Seriously? When did it happen?
It'll have been shortly before dawn. 5 o'clock, give or take.
Oh yeah, 5, huh? Hey, you could have said something.
You would have stopped her.
Well, no shit.
This is her personal matter. Even the most impassioned speeches may fail to persuade.
Sounds like loser talk.
I believe you said something to that effect.
Did not.
Did too. Like yesterday? I guess words aren't getting through to them. Hey? You said it.
Let's just get going.
But where to?
After her, of course. Glimmer. If she meets with a colony, she's stuffed.
How stuffed exactly?
Might find out soon enough. But not if we can help it. We going or what?
Matthew, any clues as to where she might have gone?
Huh? How should I know? Let's just comb the area, yeah? Leave no stone unturned.
If we assume she's trying to return to her own troops, she'll likely have headed northwest. That whole area is Agnian territory. It's very probable that a colony would be stationed there. Save for perhaps your hair, there's little need to comb anything. Did you follow that, Matthew?
Wow. Hey, you are so clever. Truly, your intellect knows no bounds. So, we go northwest then. You two, come on. You'll be safer if you stick with us. All right, yeah, I know that might sound rich coming from me. But would you please just take my word for it for now?
All right.
Well, I guess we at least have one additional party member now. Rest spot's complete. Oh, okay. Why? Throat. Enemies that are close together tend to attack in groups. In such cases, press that to lure over a single enemy from a group at a time and gradually pick them off that way. Enemy initiative arts. In future redeems, some enemies will use special arts when they strike first, indicated with a special icon. You can preempt these special initiative arts by striking first yourself, or luring the enemy into battle. Alternatively, they could be interrupted with combos or reactions. Collectopedia 2. When you have Collectopedia entries you can complete, an icon will appear in the screen's top right. Remember to fill your Collectopedia as you go to gain affinity points. Yeah, I think speaking at a calmer tone like this than my normal is what, you know, helps me be able to
Heavy-handed
speak
as always,
here.
Matthew.
Nicole is
Sorry
our
about that.
defender.
I just couldn't think of any other way to put it.
Stay cool, Nicole.
Stay cool, Nicole. Yeah, his arms are definitely pretty neat there. And stuff. But yeah, that's what's feeling pretty alright there. Also, I'm gonna have to rewatch that last cutscene sometime later because I didn't get to see the whole thing because I was taking the doogie down the stairs partway through. Was the case, so the doogie's here now. Right over there. You can see, like, by my chair, the edges of a blanket that I have over here. But yeah, the doogie's joined me now. I didn't bring her down here yesterday because yesterday I was still really, really sick and pretty exhausted, but the doogie was pretty confused and out of sorts for not being able to come down here because coming down here around this time is part of her schedule at this point. She likes to stick true to her schedule, but now, you know, she's quite content now that,
Can't believe how reckless that
you know,
Glimmer kid is.
I was feeling well enough to take her down the stairs again today. Stuff.
Can't you?
Yeah, I've definitely got that impression so far as well. My, one of my complaints about Xenoblade 3, the main game, is that Noah felt kind of like Mark Zuckerberg a lot of the time. The actual voice actor could do a stellar job. Like, especially in the scenes as N. Like, when N was getting really emotional. Like, my god. Like, absolutely stellar voice acting. But Noah, through a lot of the game, just felt very standard, kinda robotic-y. Not quite monotone, but, like, you know that kind of tone that I mean. That Zuckerberg kind of tone. Hey, isn't that? Up on Caravan, yeah. Wonder what they're doing here. This is gonna be the introduction to the community thing. Hey there, friends. If you're not going up yourselves, mind at least letting us pass? Meme, Jill also want nothing more than go upward. But take a look. Elevator stopped at very top stop. Jill been pressing button until wing hurt, but machine still not dignify with response. Ugh, seriously. Great timing. Tell me, have you seen Agnian soldier pass through here? Jill did not, but Jill did also pretty much just arrive here. In which case, the elevator may have broken down just after Glimmer took it. Just what we needed. Well, it does look pretty ramshackle. Guess it was a matter of time. Excuse me. Could I take a look at the elevator? Oh, sure. Knock yourself out. Right, as I suspected. It's blown a fuse, so the motor isn't working. The cables melted through from years of poor upkeep. If I could just fix those things. I think I can make it run again. No fibsies? Wow, this lucky day of Jill. Well, hell, you some kind of machine whiz, kid? Oh, yes, kind of. How long would you estimate the repairs will take you? The repairs would be pretty much instantaneous, but first I'll need to get my hands on the parts. Any ideas on that front? First, I think I'd like to go back and salvage some usable bits from one of the furnaces. Furnaces? Oh, you mean those ones we wrecked earlier? Yes, the machinery stopped, but they weren't in too bad a state. I think something there will serve. I could also use a few warning lamps, but they're relatively easy to find, so we can go and look for that afterwards. Well, seems like we have our itinerary for the present moment. Yeah, first on the agenda, check out the Pharaonesses for usable widgets. Alright, scenario quest rather than main quest it's called this time. Elevator repairs, fine. Fine, I'll play into your padding here. Oh, it is gonna be like Torna, isn't it? Community 2. People Matthew and his group encounter in the world and build relations with are added to your community. Adding people to your community adds affinity points. Well, I mean, maybe not necessarily right now. Unless we get to a point in the story where it's like, wait for Alvis to attack, or wait for Zed to attack, and while you're waiting, do like 80% of the side quests around the world, like Xenoblade 2 Torna did. So annoying. So hopefully it's not like that. Yeah, if it's not quite like that, if it's just for, you know, gathering information, that'd be great. Community screen lets you see a simple profile of each character registered there. You can also check the details of their community tasks. If you can complete all the community tasks listed there, you'll be granted the opportunity to deepen the affinity between Matthew's group and the other character. Once you've unlocked the opportunity to deepen affinity, speak to that character to strengthen your bond, changing their icon in community and granting extra affinity points. You can press Y on the community screen to begin tracking a character, showing their location on the minimap with an icon. Okay. If the icon is not appearing, that means they're currently impossible to track due to the time, quest-related activity, or other such factors.
I need to memorize everyone's name.
Okay.
The hunt begins.
Neat. Don't think they would go back to doing that abomination. It was their first DLC story anyway, yeah. Fair enough there. Hopefully they don't go back to that. Imagine. Ugh, that was... Oh man, that was awful. While you wait for Malos to attack, yeah, just do 80 or 90% or whatever the heck of the current side quests available around the entire world. So dumb. By feathers and wings of Jill, what Jill do if cannot move? And I need to turn the doggy cam back on. On from this place, business surely tank. Don't worry, I'll fix the elevator as quickly as I can. Let's just get those parts in order before making any promises, alright? Alright, I already have a warning lamp. I should probably fight some guys along the way. Get some levels and stuff like that. Didn't you have to do more side quests after you fell from the tower that everyone makes memes about? Oh yeah, I think before the final battle, I think you needed to go around getting community to like level 2 before he attacks, and then after you fell from the tower, when you're preparing for the final encounter, you need to get community to like level 4. When max is 5, I'm fairly certain. So, you didn't have a symbol above you. You have a symbol above you.
Can we really win this?
No problem.
I don't have any extra arts right now.
Evenly matched.
I just want to see here. Ooh, big spins. Steady assault, huh? Interesting. I would like to try launching with a launch art, but I don't know if we're actually going to be able to here. Matthew breaks and then A topples. I don't know if that's happening. But yeah, you skipped a lot of them and had to do all of them at the end. Yeah, I remember getting a decent bit of pain during... Oh, that's a cool animation with like the kickflip back up stuff. I used to almost be able to do a kickflip, but with my wrists nowadays. Maybe I might actually be able to. I haven't tried it in a long time, and my wrists are actually a lot better now than they once were. They're still not perfect, but I still, you know, very minor wrist issues nowadays. You have a symbol above your head here now. Is the case? Yeah, the kickflip is pretty darn cool. Apparently took Malos an extremely long time for him to prepare for the final battle too. Yeah, maybe maybe Malos had to go to another Titan and do like 80% of the side quests there himself.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Maybe what he had to do. He was busy himself. Maybe he was playing another Xenoblade game doing all the side quests and stuff. Wasn't even a final dungeon, I don't think. I don't believe so. It was something like that. You just go up to the top of the Torn Titan. Because you already had Torna unlocked before that point. You know, so it's just like at the end, here's the Tornan head unlocked. To, sweet. Go and face Malos at the end. So silly. The Torna DLC had a lot of really cool things going for it, but the padding was not one of them.
A most uncommon item.
Padding was certainly not one.
What's next?
Next, we go to the Pharaones that they said was in not half bad shape and see what's going on over here. Also, speaking of being in not half bad shape, technologist stuff, I for next week, Wednesday, so very soon here, schedule an inspection for my truck to basically get the go-ahead that says, yep, this is okay to be on the road.
As expected.
So,
Just a quick
very
top-up.
soon here, within the next few weeks, hopefully, my old truck from 1952 should hopefully be able to be on the road. So need to get that inspection. Need to then get insurance on it with, like, the inspection information that we can provide. Then, using the insurance, I can go get it registered. And then when it's registered and I get plates for it, then it could be driven out to get replacement glass for it. The guy that's doing the inspection is willing to do us a favor and say that the glass is done even though it isn't done. As long as we do it, like, really soon after, because then we can just drive it to where it would get the glass done. So, once we get plates on it and stuff, then we'll drive it out to the crystal glass place that can get that replaced. And then once the glass is done, it should be a perfectly fine legal road vehicle, you know? So very soon here. Yes, this should do. Fronis circuit board. Okay, well, that's the salvaging done. I've got all the necessary parts. Great news. Let's wiggle on back to that elevator. Colorful wording. Also, I believe Torna used a remix of After Despair and Hope. The Torna version was called After Despair and Animus, if I recall. If I recall it. What? That? Does it want me to go do that? You don't think so? I think online it was listed under that different name, but you don't think it was a remix? I don't remember off the top of my head, so I don't know for sure.
I suppose it's time to engage. It's me you want.
Is this okay? Well, will we be fine here? I think, yeah, I'm gonna switch on over here, like this. I remember playing the final battle at least a dozen times because you were bored. Oh, jeez. Oh, Nickel's not looking like he's in the best of positions. I don't know what's going on here, but I assume if I take out 10 of these guys, then something happens.
Move my legs.
I'm not letting it end like
Please, please.
With the punches.
No!
Hey, I can't believe it.
Bye. Oh, so that's the context of that scene. Or that theme, huh?
Monsters of the world, beware!
Oh, it resets my progress. I was about to say, if it could just be janked like that. But I don't think that's happening. Could well be. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've heard it. Alright, I'm not doing that right now, I don't think.
Curious.
So wait. Oh, stretch and groan from the doogie. Wait. Ooh, I like the text and stuff here. Oh, and that's really good for completionists. Wow, they improved the map since base Xenoblade 3. I can just fast travel here, right? Also, in terms of some other fun stuff recently,
This is the place.
yeah, this is the place. Okay, so that's why it plays. As I've been, you know, being sick here, working on the Scarlet Violet video essay, and, you know, slowly losing my mind and stuff, one way that I've also kept myself a little bit more entertained is with 3D printing. Something that I printed, that just finished printing about 20 minutes before I started the stream, is actually a little articulated Zelda Guardian, which, I wanted to show this at some point here, which it looks like this. So all the joints can, you know, move like that. It just prints up like that with the joints connected in that way, which I think is really cool. So now I have this little, cute little Guardian Dudo that I can keep around. Is the case. I've tried to print it many times before, but it's continued to fail on me in the past because I was having issues with like my nozzle and clogging and stuff like that. But now that a bunch of issues with my printer have been sorted out and stuff, I was like, I'm gonna give this one more try today. So, so I tried it earlier, and at first, the first attempt once again did fail. One of the little notches came loose from the print bed, and I had to, you know, try again. But it was really close, so I was just like, alright, I just got unlucky that time. Let's try it again. And it succeeded, and I got it. I just printed it in black, because black is the filament that I have the most color of right now. So I figured for the sake of testing, but I can probably print some in different colors and stuff like that. I'm gonna put it on top of the Dialga here for now. Like that. There we go. It's a little hat. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, I got it done. I printed the thingamabob that I wanted to print. And yeah, it would be nice if they added stuff like that in the base game. Darn it, I muted my microphone to cough there. Right then, you want to do the honors? Yes, let me have a look. Does elevator look fixable then? Yeah, easy. Just a moment, please. It shouldn't take too long. Field crafting. Field crafting lets you use materials in your possession to assemble useful structures that open up new routes or make exploration easier in other ways. When field crafting, you'll be given the option to either repair or construct. You can repair structures that have ceased to function by using materials to get them working again. You can also use materials to construct new structures in designated spots. Do note that constructing things from scratch uses more materials than repairing existing ones. Okay. It feels so weird speaking like this when I'm so used to doing my normal tone of, once repaired in the field, press the switch to travel... I can't even right now. Press the switch to travel vertically, up or down. Feels like I'm doing ASMR stream because I'm sick with COVID. Once repaired or constructed in the field, these can be climbed up or down. Ether masts, once constructed in the field, these give you information about any undiscovered points of interest within a certain area. Hope y'all are enjoying this ASMR stream. Yeah, I tested myself yesterday. I just knew that I was sick and coughing and like kind of miserable for the last few days. So yesterday my mom was like, you know, we have a bunch of test kits around and stuff. So you want to test yourself? So I was like, oh, okay. So I tested myself and it came up positive. Is the case, like, immediately. It didn't take that long for the results to come in. Well, it's not that big a deal. I've had it twice before. You know? Same old business as usual at this point, but it's still pretty sucky to get it 3 times. I thought that after the vaccine, plus plus getting it twice, that my immunity would probably be pretty good by now. But nope. Guess not. I've yet to get COVID. How? I do have some cough candies. They're on my electric keyboard over there. Maybe I'll take one at some point here. It might not be a half bad idea. Crafting complete 1 out of 10 within this area, I would assume. So yeah. I mean, might just not have encountered anyone that would have been carrying it. Because I don't know, you know, how much immunity you could just have naturally. Is the case. Sweet, it's alive and kicking. Excellent. Now we can finally ascend. It is a great service. Thank you. Yes, sure. I'm glad I could be of help. Gilgil also cannot forget to say thank yous. Now business can resume again. And Gilgil owe it to friends, so would like to return favor somehow. Friends have anything friends need? That's awful kind of you, but I'd have to come back to you on that one. And how about this? Nippon Caravan Evergreen bestseller product, premium grade happy camper gear set. For travelers who always on the go and often sleeping in wilds, this is #1 shortcut to comfort. Wow, looks nifty. Definitely see us getting a lot of mileage out of this. Are you sure we could just take it? Gilgil is just a little cog in caravan machine. Would feel extremely uncomfy to leave such debt unpaid and just say bye-bye. Not like Gilgil to just foist it upon friends to clear out unwanted inventory. Please to perish thought it, nothing like that. Very well then. I, for one, would never look a gift to Amu in the mouth. Let's make the most of this. Current trade site of Jill will be elevator landing camp. If friends buy something from time to time, we'll make Jill smile for definite. Sure thing, if we get the chance. I might just buy nothing, like in my Xenoblade 3 main game playthrough. Okay, let's say we get up there ourselves, yeah? The girl will have made some headway in the time we've been delayed. We had better hurry. Yeah, true. Let's go. I got the things. And yeah, I'd say that's probably just a bunch of luckiness because because I'm someone, for example, that doesn't get sick very often all that much. But after getting COVID twice and being vaxxed against it and barely being out and about now that my university semester is wrapped up, like I've barely gone anywhere in the past couple weeks. I guess I went to see the Mario movie and I went to Taekwondo once. That's about all of the places that I've gone to, I think. So I guess I could have potentially picked it up one of those places. But still, you'd think I'd have pretty good immunity after that. Plus, I'm barely going out and about. And I found myself afflicted with it for a third time. I guess there are these variants and stuff now, but, you know, still. Also, when you said my cells are the cure to COVID, the first thing that I wanted to say was, okay, Ellie, thinking about The Last of Us, since I recently did that playthrough. Quest complete. Oh, that's gonna screw me when I cut it up into parts later. I really need to stop speaking right when I know I'm gonna beat a point that I cut up into parts. I'll just have this one end when I press A after this, whatever. Scenario quest elevator repairs. Thanks to Nickel's technical savvy, the party was able to get the elevator running again. Catch up with Glimmer, you'll have to pick up the pace. Okay. Okay then. Happy camper gear. Now that you've obtained the happy camper gear, you'll be able to craft gems and cook at rest spots. Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe. At rest spots, you can use items to craft gems. I mean, I've already gone through several today. Is the case. Rest spots, you can use items to craft gems. I had one just before starting the stream, as a matter of fact, because I knew that I was going to be talking quite a bit. Can have a decent number. Why am I adding decent there? I guess it's just a word that I like to use, so my brain autofilled it. Number of beneficial effects for characters when equipped on them. So craft as many as you can. Cooking and eating food at rest spots will grant you a temporary boost to the rewards you obtain from combat, such as experience points, loots, etc. Hopefully it actually works on day one in this here, unlike Xenoblade Chronicles 3 main game, where the cooking didn't actually work until months after the game had been out, because nobody realized that the cooking wasn't giving the effects that it said it was giving. Everyone just took the game's word for it until someone started looking into it, and it's like, wait, the cooking isn't actually working. It started becoming widespread, and MonolithSoft was like, what? Cooking isn't actually working, and then they fixed it. That was still really embarrassing that one of the key game mechanics of cooking didn't even work on launch. Meal repertoire will expand as you obtain new recipes. It's worth talking to people all over the place and tackling quests to get new dishes. And I've heard about it before, but I know nothing about it.
This elevator's seen better days. I hope it doesn't break down midway.
Hey, don't
Wait.
say things like that. You'll jinx it.
Oh, I thought I took it up already. Oh. It's like, why is my destination still more up? We need elevator music right now. I'm starting to get back into being chilled again. Ooh.